Where over where?
Hit on there. You don't hit it.
Oh, balls.
Oh, you don't hit this.
There's a little button on the A10. Oh, I know what you're talking about. It's over here. It's the source.
Ooh. Is this close enough?
No. Hold on. Hold on. Let me give it a little actual close. Okay.
Oh God! Now I can't see what I'm doing anymore.
Get up, baby.
Tina, move. Tina.
On this one?
At least they got good music.
That's definitely real.
Here, the Domino's Pizza truck, I'm calling you.
Alright, do you guys have your headphones on?
Smoking the weed, then order the
Back up.
food. It's
Shit.
coming right on time. Pizza
We're gonna change all the camera views. We're gonna get it ready. I just want to make sure that I have everything else. I know, but it's all music. They can't hear us. They can hear us? Oh shit.
Oh my
We're
God.
live
Okay, alright, hold on. We're gonna.
We're still
Okay,
setting
alright.
up, and I can't even
Live
see what's going
at
on.
Will's
And then
House
if you want to talk
Productions,
to Lynn,
guys.
we'll both be able to.
I can't hear anything.
Oh, you can't hear nothing?
No.
I can hear
Is he
Ray.
plugged in? He's not plugged in.
Follow the
He's not
line.
plugged in.
Oh,
No,
not
I'm
plugged.
saying Ray's not
Talking
plugged
to-
in.
talking to Ray.
Hang on. I got him.
Will's House Productions, everyone listening. This is what happens when you don't have Will at Will's House Productions. But we are getting things progressively turned on, and I commend Brian for being able to understand Will. and how to
I
turn
was thinking I'm turned on.
I
Oh,
would
baby.
never- I don't want you to be turned on right
Too
Cameron.
bad. I'm
This
turned
is-
on right now. They turned me on.
I'll pull it back, okay?
Very disappointed to hear this.
I'm turned on.
And I'm going to stay turned on.
I'm keeping it turned on.
For an
the rest
hour and a
of
half, at least.
it. At least.
So we got Ray Cameron stepping in for Alec Feinstein.
He's happy to hear that.
Brian is Will Martinez, and Zach is clearly Adam.
I'm just, yeah.
Yep, that makes sense.
That's the
Same person in every way. Couldn't tell a difference. Remember, Adam's a Asian.
This one.
No,
Asian.
On. I was talking about
Asian.
Asian.
This one isn't on.
This one. I know. These two are the only ones that
I
are.
think we could talk about it. Are they not on?
Talk about Stop Asian 8.
Oh, can they still hear you?
I assume people could hear me because
Oh,
I know we're
fuck.
live and I'm talking to a microphone. So whoever listens to this would be able to hear me.
Listen.
Or can you hear me, Ray?
I am a
You can't hear
novice
anything.
at the podcast game. I'm just asking.
Here, I can clearly hear you, Ray.
Okay,
Right? Your
beautiful.
voice- my voice is what they call carries. What that means is my voice is squeaky. So I never really have to worry about people hearing me.
That's very true. You have a squeaky voice.
Sure, dude. I picked up someone yesterday that was on the corner, so it was like 150 feet. I'm talking to him on the phone because he's calling me ahead of time. And I'm looking at him, and I was like, hey, man, I'm going to make a right there. Meet me after I make the right. He's like, okay. Looked at me in my blue electric Mustang, and when I pulled up, I'm on the phone with him, and he wouldn't get into the car. I had to roll down the window. I'm like, hey. And he's like, oh, I'm waiting for this lady. I'm sorry, sir. I'm waiting for a lady to pick me up. And I was like, you're talking to me. I'm not a lady.
I'm not a lady.
Exact same car that's moved 200 feet.
Okay, one time, I went to Vaughn's. Fuck your lady story. One time I went to Vaughn's when I was like, I don't know, 12. And I was buying shit for like groceries, like milk and stuff. I was going to walk it home or some dumb shit. And this gentleman put me in front. And then he was like old and he's like, it's nice for a young woman like you to keep going. And I was like, damn. You just saw my moobs. And he was like, let this
Man.
lady pass. And I,
What's worse? Think someone think you're a lady because of the way you sound, or someone look at your man boobs and thought you were a lady?
I think it's the man boobs.
That sounds worse to me. It hurt me to listen to.
Yeah, I know. It's true.
Man, dude. Hey, at least no one can see your knees.
Hey, that's making me super comfortable right now.
I'm happy to hear that.
I'd rather talk about my knees than show you my knees. Ooh. I'm still turned on though. That's the best part.
I don't like the fact I was about to move closer to you, and then you said that. I was gonna do that so Zach can sit here or over there, whichever one Zach's picking. I don't know, but.
I'm just gonna sit right here.
Okay, Zach picked that side. Well, how do we
Well,
get?
I mean, you're not gonna get everybody in if you're.
How do we microphone you?
You should sit here better, man, because you're all pulling the camera over here, and I'm the only one who's still.
Nobody has
up.
texted me about this
So you can
podcast
sit over
like
there
Alec,
and you
so
do
it
your
must
best
be
Will
working or some
Martinez
shit.
impression.
Alright, so then you're gonna sit
And
there.
you need to put your headphones
So
on.
when we get this other camera working, you're gonna sit over there?
Exactly.
Okay. Give me
You
that.
know how to control this thing.
All right.
That needs to be, the key to today.
Key
I don't want to be this guy, guys, but today is to show how much better you guys can do the podcast without them.
Ooh.
You hear that, Will?
So you
I
started
like
by
it.
giving an
Brian's
introduction.
starting an
You
uprising.
did an introduction. You guys never do introductions. You actually introduced what was going on. See, we're already one
That
step
is something
ahead.
that annoys me that we don't do.
There we go.
Yeah,
Now
that's
you're
true.
talking podcast. So then
Yeah.
put your headphones on. So
Hey,
you
you
make
guys
sure the sound's coming
Don't
through
look at
okay.
your phones the whole time and consistently interrupt. Yeah. I get some shots fired.
Wow,
a little
that's
shots
just
fired.
shots
you know?
fired. Wow.
Bless you.
Alright.
Alright,
But
we
we're
still
here,
have to-
we're-
We still have to get this last camera.
I'm
Again.
working on it. I got it.
Again, we are blessed
Help
with the
the silence,
presence of
Betterman.
Zach
Help-
Well,
Betterman.
let
Help
Coke
these
let
guys.
Coke start it up,
Help
run it
these
out.
guys with their,
We've been started. We even got Tino in this bitch. Look, man. Look how beautiful
Ooh.
this dog is.
He's like a nice
Hey,
decoration.
we should get views just for this dog.
Hello, dog.
We have to put this dog away because he has a sexual
We have to
attraction to
put him
Alec.
away.
We don't know why.
He's turned on.
He's turned on. He
I'm turned on.
He really loves Alec for some reason.
They're the same size. I think that's
it is.
why.
It's kind of
Yeah.
when he could gauge out. He
It's
could
like-
push
he's
him
like- he's like,
around, and
Alec's the
Alec is
smallest one.
unfortunately the smallest one.
I also
He's
think
the
Alec
small-
just, doesn't assert enough dominance on him. So,
You know who he
Doesn't-
Oh
does?
yeah, dude! I was over here with my pizza growling at his ass and pushed my head on his ass if he tried to get close. I was like,
I did see that.
He's gotta
I
let
saw
him
you
know
do
that
to the dog, and I was
any
like,
kind of
that is
bullshit
doing
ain't-
something to it.
yeah,
ain't accepted in this house.
This shit house. Yeah.
Not in my house.
Not in my house.
Not in my house, dog.
Speaking of Alec and dominance, he beat Danny up today, or not today.
He beat him up again today.
No, on Sunday.
Yeah,
No, on Sunday.
Saturday, right?
Was it Saturday?
It was Saturday, wasn't
Yeah, it
it?
was Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday night's all right for fighting
Exactly.
between Alec
Yeah,
and
I think
Danny.
And
that's
old
the reason.
Daniel.
I think that's the reason Alec and Danny aren't here. I try to get both of them.
You think they didn't?
I think they're both recovering. You know.
They had
Oh,
some
of course.
bruises.
I mean, didn't Danny have a nice little? He posted on his story. He had a nice little sum on his shoulder.
Oh, he had a bunch of them.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah,
That's why
judged.
I was hyped. I wanted to see.
I watched the entire thing. They were in a bounce house.
Yeah, I saw.
I love the
brutal.
bounce house. Dude.
I
Hilarious.
suggested the bounce house.
It's a great.
That's
it was
a good
great
idea.
I was the one who told them at the end of the day, because I originally pitched to him. I said, look, because everything fell through, and he was like, blah blah blah, like, and I was like, look, man, here's what you do, bro. You either go and get a park, permit, and go into a fucking park, and just do it there, or you just fucking get a bounce house, and set that up somewhere, and you're fucking good. You know what I mean? Like, that's why we went for the other option.
Hey, worked good. At least from what because I unfortunately couldn't make it because I was
I
working.
think we should watch the fight also and live.
Let's just watch it right now. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Shit, because
Okay. Hey, you
Brian,
guys
did
are
you
the-
start a recording?
You guys are the
I
technology
don't
people.
think I did.
I think you did. I think you started a recording in the bottom corner.
The Borner.
Yeah.
So it hasn't been recording, or it is recording?
Well, none of them are recording. They're basically just cameras, but some of them, like, they're just like a live stream camera going to the system. But some of them have recordings on them because we've used them for other podcasts and recorded to the SD card and then take that footage, put it and edit with it. But Will doesn't use them like that. He uses them like
As a
essentially,
live camera.
yeah, just essentially as a live camera,
Okay.
straight to
Yeah,
straight to the
straight
live stream feed. Yeah, so they're just eyes. They're not filming any of this.
Yeah, Betterman and I usually don't shoot like this. This is a
We
lot
s-
more of a live event. We usually shoot ours like static, and
Yeah.
then we go back and add. You know.
Green screen.
Well,
Well,
I
Brian,
found out about-
Brian
I
does
was-
all the editing and then green screens.
Coke
and,
told me
I
about this
realize I
3
look
months
weird
ago.
right now. I'm playing tug
About
of war.
this?
Yeah, he said, Ray, get ready for tonight. 3 months ago in like July.
Yeah.
Get ready for this.
We've been planning this.
They're gonna fight. He didn't even know they were gonna push it till then. He was like, I need
Oh,
to make
yeah.
sure this day we had to fight, and they were gonna have to fight, and we were gonna talk about it, along with everything else we're gonna talk
Oh, no,
about
but
tonight.
technology
He
guys.
knew
If we can
about
pull up
this.
the video. and watch
Three
it.
months
Testing,
ago.
testing. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm pretty
I
sure
mean,
we can.
That's
Vetterman, is there which one's this one you think on the little twisty thingy?
Twisty
You had to
thing.
take a guess. La 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 la. No, I sound the same. Hello, la la la. No, I sound the same. Hello, how are you? Ooh, that's doing something. Hello,
I-
hello.
Perfectly.
No, I think that's still hello. It's me.
You're beautiful.
Hello, hi. I don't know. I don't know. I can kind of hear myself. You know what? Can you press
I
here?
can
Hold on.
clearly hear you.
I can only hear a little
I
bit, but I
heard
can
it
hear
so
enough.
well.
You know what I mean?
At least they got good music.
Oh, yeah, you guys got an intro.
It's an awesome intro, man.
Smoking the weed that's harder than
Yeah.
right on time.
Right on
All right, cut the music, Brian. Cut the music, Brian. Cut the music, Brian.
Pretty good. I like the music.
They got good.
Cut the music, Brian. It's an eighth. You know how to work them.
Alright, we're 10 minutes in, but we got our intro song going, guys.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Can't stop us from introing twice.
I like it.
You know, it's the show that never stops introing. And 30 minutes in, we'll do another intro. 45 minutes in, we'll do another intro, and then we'll do the final intro, the outro, which is the intro to the outro.
I'm with it, dude.
Yeah, that camera's just been funky. I don't know why it won't go to the top menu to switch back to just the camera feed.
Camera rough.
I know. All the rest of them worked fine. It's the only one being funky.
How would I?
I just keep looking at what the fucking
I
dog
know
is
what
doing.
camera feed did work, though.
Well, somebody's got to keep an eye on him.
It's a cute ass dog.
It's a good dog.
He just wants us to play with him, and it's like, it's not time to play. You silly bean.
We got to talk about this fight, puppy.
Yes, we have to talk about this fight. So,
And the next one coming up. We'll get to that.
That'll be a surprise.
Spoilers.
Or spoilers.
so you guys were both there.
No.
I was not there.
I
You
was
weren't
the
there, so,
only one
the
there.
only one out of all of us who was there
It was me.
was Ray. And you're high as shit right now.
I took a dab right before we
Yes,
got
you
on,
did.
And I said I wasn't gonna do that just so I would be like clear-minded, and that was a lie.
yeah,
No, Ray was one of
usually
the
is.
judges, actually.
I was one of the fucking judges.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Judged the way you judged. That
Huh?
was, you should be ashamed, Ray.
What do you mean? You wanted Danny to win? You haven't even seen the fight yet.
I watched it live.
A
Oh.
live stream.
I just
Did you not
recording.
just see
Oh,
Danny
we got-
shoving the entire time?
We got some Danny should have won.
Did
the
you
fight.
not just see
Okay,
Danny
I
doing
like
this stupid asshole?
I
I
didn't-
loved it. I love Danny, but I've been saying since before they were fighting, when it was still supposed to be in August, I was like, Danny's gonna get his ass beat.
He didn't
They
get
landed
that.
a lot. They fucking connected, which was
He
amazing.
seemed to have earned Alex's respect. Alex said clearly to me that he had kind of a concussion. He thinks he threw up after, and he said if he got hit one more
Damn.
time in the middle of the fight, he's like he remembers
He would've
thinking,
gone
"Now
down.
he gets me again,
Alec
I'm
was
out."
gassed.
Damn.
Okay, so they were
So they
both
fought
gassed after the
valiantly.
first
They
round.
didn't get
And it
knocked
was
out.
3 minutes, and we had to like stop it a bunch of times. Like not me, but then Aiden.
Yeah.
Nobody really knew what they were doing, and I know this. I had a pot in a pan, or not? No, I had a black pan, whatever.
Yeah,
and
so
I
you could
think
ring
I
the
was
bell.
hitting the thing, yeah. So I was more concerned with that.
Oh, you weren't even watching. You were just
I
keeping
was
an eye on
watching
the,
the
bell.
fucking fight.
Fucking
You-
piece of shit.
Fuck you! I'm watching the entire fight.
It's a pot in a pan.
I was tall enough to see it.
A pot. Well, he meant like he had a pot. He had a
literally
pan, so he
had,
could
okay.
ding.
So you're
Yeah.
really into
I
that.
had to go ding
was
with
the
it.
he was the bell.
Well, that's
Yeah.
because you're autistic, dude. All right, you gotta
I like
look
going
at the fucking
ding,
fight. And don't be
okay?
like, I have a pot in a pan. I'm distracted.
No, I wasn't distracted like that, but it
Okay.
was more like I had to judge the
You were a
thing, and then we
judge.
also had to figure out like time and everything. So I was like, we literally.
So how'd
Okay.
you score it? How'd you score it?
Oh, it was Alec.
He said, oh.
It was like Alec 8 to Danny 7. Then it was fucking what was it 7 to 6,
Here,
and then it
just tell
was
me
6
when
to
you-
6 because they were gassed. But then Danny kept fucking up.
Here,
Well,
let me
no, it was
try.
like
You
7 to
for a
6,
sec.
Alec.
Yeah, give it
in the
a-
last
I know
one.
I'm close. I feel like
Because
I'm-
fucking Danny kept shoving. And he would do this thing where he would just jump really far, like jump and bounce all the way
You tell
into
your version
alley.
of the story,
I'm
so that
listening.
when we watch it, we can go, you piece of shit, or you.
All right.
Yeah, exactly.
But
We can
they
judge
both
the judges,
connected,
like you
and
said.
like Danny would have to stop the fight a lot or the match a lot when they were just throwing down.
Okay.
Why?
Yeah, so
Why
he
would it
played
stop?
defensively.
Why did you guys let it stop?
It wasn't me. It was Aiden. Was the fucking ref. What do you want me to do? I'm not the fucking ref. I'm the judge. I'm just telling. I'm literally saying I'm observing the fight, and you're like, why did you stop it? Like, I'm not. I'm doing the pot thing. I'm doing the pot thing. Okay.
He did say that.
I also am trying to figure out all the timing.
Thank God, I got it, Brian.
Not a lot of it was coordinated, and I had to make some decisions.
Right. Fair enough. I'm hearing apparently that maybe there's some people about who won the fight.
I can't hear you.
Interesting. So let's comment on it together.
Wow.
We're all feeling so weird.
I like feeling weird. You should fast forward to the fight.
Shout out our boy Castro Vegas. Dude, whatever his job was, the announcer.
This is 22 minutes of content.
Yeah, you're right.
There's a lot of celebrities in this room.
Kind of keeps
He does. I keep him on my alley.
because Coke is there and like he says it's like a little fucking outside winners and stuff and like keep it moving. He's like,
I'm a supporter to Alley.
and then they like and then he's like he and Fetterman are over freaking out about being you can put those headphones
Oh, he came out with the Chaos tee. Strong.
it's the only thing with his name on his back.
I didn't see any of this. I was on the side.
Okay. The bounce house again, just amazing.
The bounce house is hilarious.
Yeah, I walked in.
You kind of see
Guys, the 30s.
exactly, but like the thing is, I always thought they were getting a real ring, and I think they at first were getting one.
Yeah, for some
I think
reason
they
I
were
thought
getting
I would
one.
find the real ring.
I think they had it planned, and then it just kept falling through. The guys that they were trying to get, like, just kept going.
It's like under $200.
Yeah, look, the bounce house is a quick, cheap, you know.
It's kind of
I
silly
didn't,
though.
but like it is super silly because they have no solid ground to be on, so they're they're gonna get exhausted. They're getting exhausted so quickly just because they're trying to keep their fucking ground. Of course, Danny, you fucking maniac.
Fucking Danny, dude.
I want everybody to know. Shouts out to Aiden. He looks perfect as a fucking.
Oh yeah, he did great. He was
perfect.
the living embodiment of it. It was
They
good.
had a guy who used to be like a paramedic.
Used to be.
Yeah, dude, I asked him. I know a lot of
Also, Will is watching us right now. He was like, the
Hello,
monitor.
Will.
Thanks, Will. Thanks for letting us know the monitor is all jacked up.
With this one, or at least have someone over there in the corner. So
Oh, dude, yeah, he started.
wait, did you skip? Did someone skip?
He just went somewhere else and then came back. That's the guy who filmed this. He wasn't here when it started.
Yeah, he went into the back
That's
room.
fucking magnificent.
Giant rubber part. Or whatever, bouncy part.
See, I got to see over that because I'm tall.
They really should have got a GoPro in like a corner.
Like, here's how I would have done it, Todd. I would have
stuck a camera in the room.
each of their phones up in the corner, recording every single agent.
But there's a roof on top of that bounce house.
Yeah, you could have had somebody cutting a hole in that motherfucker and hanging out.
I'm sure they had to return this, bro. They probably rented this from like a bounce house company. Yeah, they probably had to return this shit, bro. Like you can't go cutting into this.
You can only rent these for like a day.
Stop the fight, that's okay. Clean that up. Get back in the game. We'll push through.
Yeah, see?
Audio doesn't sound right. Is this audio matching up?
Alec makes some booms in this round that are pretty good.
This is round one, right?
Yeah.
This is still round one.
It's still round
First of the first.
So I went for 3 minutes and I think
Damn,
2
Danny.
minutes and then 1 minute.
Or Danny in his mind is like, I'm doing this for Brittany.
No.
Danny was saying every conversation they were having is different.
I'm doing this for that Mexican chick at the fucking fight.
Alec was like, I'm doing this because I can hit Danny.
Headgear off.
Yeah, Alex's headgear did not fit him. This boxing match was amazing. I'm happy to rewatch it. Shouts out to Aiden Agati. That's perfect as a referee. He looks too good as a referee.
Take a breather, guys.
This is still round one, right?
It's still round one.
Crouching tiger. Hidden Colombian.
Oh, yeah. See, he
God damn.
connected, dude. And then, yeah.
Damn, shit.
And then Danny would just start showing him and hit him with a right hook.
I tell you, Danny's pushing around, though. Yeah, it's not, you know, obviously you can't score on pushing someone around.
I know.
But controlling the ring, like, theoretically.
They're in a bounce house.
Again, this is the pro Danny
But
argument.
still.
Hey, he's always gonna fight arguing for his
He's not getting manhandled. Yeah, I'm glad about it.
After this fight, yeah, I stopped him.
Is that you hitting with the pan?
I was doing like a lot. I was doing a lot.
Right.
I showed him an hour and a half
To practice your pot hitting.
practice the pot. My favorite.
To get the acoustics right here.
It was big. I thought it was a good one.
What were you hearing from the corners? Do you remember anything from the corners?
Nobody was corners, so nobody was giving a water. Nobody was doing anything fun or anything.
I believe it.
I think so, because there was one other guy who used to film. I think he still does film for.
I mean, there was a guy walking around.
Dan.
Yeah,
This is for sure. I heard Adam's voice. Yeah, there's a camera right there.
because I remember him in that corner a lot. Yeah, Adam goes in. I remember shouting at him water a lot. You can see him with stupid yellow hair.
You're right. They're gassed after the first round. That was the first round. It was the first round. They threw it all out there. Like they were gonna knock each other out in the first minute.
It gets really brutal because okay, here's the thing. It gets really
He's got underwear under his underwear.
I'm not trying to brag, but I'll say my penis is too big to be.
Second round,
Comfortable getting a fight in underwear.
Well, I think the way it looks, and I don't know, I'm not there. It looks like he's got something under the underwear. The underwear is just like he's got like probably like briefs under like the boxers.
Good.
I mean, I hope.
Oh yeah, okay, so it is Adam filming all this shit. Good job, Adam, not catching
Let's
it.
hear some noise, everybody. Let's go.
We're about to get back into it.
Yeah, music break. Yeah. cracked it again, and then Danny was like shoving with his fist.
You're just trying to time for his voice up.
It's so hard and fucking
I missed it, yeah.
Danny looks exactly how I thought somebody looks like.
He is. Yeah.
See?
Then he runs right back in there. Yeah. He's running right back in there, bro. Yeah.
He's like forcing a lot of like shoving with his fist. It's weird.
Yeah, like it's
But that's the thing is, here's the thing, Alec is landing these blows, right? In the middle of this fucking bounce house. So, like, that's adding a lot of points right there that he can clearly just clock Danny right in the face. But he's also in the most uneven turf imaginable. Aiden is too tall. He can't stand up in that shit.
Old school fucking backyard shit, bro. This shit just like an old school style, bro. Just got a couple of ropes and some stands. Just tied some ropes around, bro. This is ridiculous. Yeah. It's a spectacle. It's a hell of a spectacle. Yeah, but like, come on. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right.
Wish I was wearing.
Yeah, look at you. There you are. There he is. Right with this little pop. Oh, yellow. Alright, so this is round 3. It was just 3 rounds?
Yeah, I forgot, but like that's.
They also changed the times on the
Yeah,
rounds.
because they were dying. We saw after.
They were like, we're gonna do 2 minute rounds now, and I was like, fucking bullshit.
Hey man, dude, I mean that's.
What if I had a prop that Danny was going down?
Hey man, we wanted to keep it to the third second.
And I guess your bet would adjust to the last minute of the third.
No, that's how that works.
Then you get your money back on the bet. 'Cause the bet goes up. Here we go. I mean, I don't know who's taking bets on it. So,
Okay, who do you think is gonna win this match?
The first time that I saw it, you know, at this point, I was like, I think we're even. Like, I think Alec landed more significant blows, but Danny wasn't stopping.
Yes, he did stop a lot. He stopped a lot in this match. He would back up all the time. Like Alec would just be like throwing some shit, and then Danny would just
Look at this pressure, though. Look at this pressure. Yeah, but you see,
He's just shoving.
that was good.
Yeah, he's countering, but he's just shoving him in the face with the bounce house momentum.
I mean, I guess that's what you have to do, right? Like, you have to use, since you're not an even group, you have to use the momentum of the bounce house.
Danny's also insane.
It is a split decision for Alec.
Danny's doing this thing where he's got his left hand out, and he's trying to,
I'm
like,
gonna save the out there. That's how to jump in. Wait for that.
I think we cut
Alex
it.
is choosing.
I think we cut it.
I think that was the end of the fight.
Yeah. Oh, really?
It sucked.
I respect the argument, but
This was not my idea.
Rewatching it, I'm like, fuck.
Why did I agree to this?
I think it's
It was a split. It was a split decision.
valid effort.
Anything else tonight?
Here, let's,
Yeah, Brady. No, Danny and Alec were hanging out.
What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts?
Should have been taken to
Like
like.
good. You didn't know what they was gonna do. You didn't know what they were swinging at. They was hitting each other, and it was amazing. It was a great fight.
It was a great fight.
What'd you think?
So they had
What'd you
nine
think?
ring girls in only 3 rounds.
Kenny, you're the winner. Those Latin dudes can fight.
He landed that one in the third round. He landed that arm and then pushed him back. Yeah, I agree.
Scoring wise, you can't really judge somebody, I guess, for shoving. You can't just. And Ali landed a lot more just blows.
For sure. You did a great job.
You take pictures. Get sexy pictures.
You did a great job.
It's a lot. We're live right now.
Yeah, that's not my background. Damn, sweaty as fuck. Look at him.
What happened to watching
I think we've seen it.
16 fight for 16 minutes? That's cool. He did.
How's it going, Adam?
What's
up?
I mean, he just,
Who do you think had that?
That's why it wasn't
Even the official score?
Defense. No, their defense was shit.
But they would still just stuff it out.
I mean, yeah, but that's all they could do.
They both look very good.
All right, you guys.
Sounds like they have good.
We have the good judges have spoken. Our 3 judges here. We got our votes in. Are you guys ready for the vote count?
Maybe I would
Round 1. We
Man,
have.
that'll be great. You want me to talk about that next?
Of the girls freaking out.
Round 2.
Apparently,
We
they
have
invited 2 girls.
Alex Bosco.
No way.
Yeah.
What?
It was like an hour after this fight. Yeah. I was leaving on the way.
Got mad that what?
Yeah.
Alex Bosco.
It is really weird.
In a fight we thought
Fight someone's a little nervous there. You thought he might not have
obviously
But hey, dude, it's a true Rocky ending because Danny went the distance.
He really did.
And he may not have beat fucking Apollo Creed, but he certainly fucking
He certainly
finished the fucking riot. You know,
That's crazy.
that's pretty cool.
let's get a word in with our champion. Let's get a word in with our champion. What are you gonna do with this win?
He did it.
I'm going to Six Flags.
Did it for his pride, bro. I think he can hold his head up high after this. This was good.
Hey, I want to say thank you so much to my
Do we got footage of the national anthem being sung?
Yo, yeah, how was that, bro?
everybody that's come out here.
Here, veteran, you can see.
Brittany's pretty good. Brittany did a very good job.
I'll tell you one thing, nobody else has ever seen no
Why are you saying that with a smile?
What do you mean? She's a great fucking, singer.
Huh?
What?
How did
I
the
give-
anthem go? Do we got footage of that?
No.
No.
Oh, man.
There was a lot of
It
stuff.
wasn't Colombian, from what I understand.
It was not the
Colombian
Colombian.
national anthem. That was really excited to watch the footage. Or see the Colombian. Okay.
Here.
But it didn't happen.
I'm gonna take this.
I see.
Ah.
Put it out, bro.
Oh,
Put it in the ashtray.
Yeah, we'll roll another one.
Am I tilted?
Another
Okay,
one.
It's fine. What are you gonna do?
yeah.
So you got Tino.
This
Lay down.
corner.
Hello, Tino.
Go lay down.
This corner's crazy.
Oh, baby, like
Yeah, but you know.
Coke, you should announce the next fight, though.
Yeah, what is the next fight? Who is
Yeah, that's the next fight.
Well, I think it would be great. We got this. We gotta have Alex Finestone challenging Russo to the fight,
Yeah.
but he's not on board with it yet. But I'm trying to talk him into it. And if we could just get some footage, we could make like footage and just splice off Danny's face and put Ian, and now could be like, I challenge you. to fight.
Finestone is a big proponent of Stop Asian Hate.
Stop Asian hate.
Yeah, Stop Asian Hate, you know, so that's why he's going to go and fight Ian Russo. This is a backlash.
People are saying it's an Asian attack. I watched the documentary, and I love Ian. He's a quirky guy, but presuming this is true, it's inexcusable, obviously. You know, that's crazy.
It sounds
And I've seen him post, at least to some extent, probably need some therapy and come out a better man. I like to see that, but that shit is crazy.
Tino!
And I don't think it has anything to do with Asians, though. I'll just say that much. That's my 2 cents. I don't think he attacked her as an Asian. I think he was just being crazy.
Yeah.
And got a little offended by something. I don't know. I watched the documentary. I don't think they really offended him. So maybe I'm out the loop, and I don't know all the details like he said in his post, but...
Oh, he made a post?
He made a post
about what happened?
He made a
Of course
post.
he would. Of course he would.
Said,
No
he
way.
Said, I need therapy and I'll come out a better man.
No way.
He also said, like, you know, some of the misinformation is false. Don't spread false information. So I don't want to do that. But, yeah, he seemed to acknowledge it to an extent in a post. And I'm just disappointed, but I really like the guy. But, yeah, that's crazy.
I didn't really like the guy.
Did he go private?
Annoying.
Probably. No, a lot of these motherfuckers, you know how they are. They're like report, and they start sharing it.
Yeah.
They probably gotten kicked off the internet. I got kicked off the internet today again.
From
Her
what?
post
From
has
Instagram.
like 200 comments.
Ray's the only one that noticed.
Yeah.
I don't know what I did. They don't
did.
tell me anything.
I saw a message. I saw, yeah.
Racist show. I could kind of guess.
Yeah.
That was it.
Shouts
This
out to that. I
I haven't
headlined that.
posted anything in months. I post shit on my story. I thought it was funny last night because I posted like some Jewish stuff that was like,
Oh, man.
connect yourself through this organization to go to.
Oh,
nothing like
man.
that. And I got kicked off the internet today. I don't know if it's that, but I repealed it and they put me back on for the record.
Okay.
They fixed it immediately, but I woke up today and I was like, what the fuck? But probably was nothing. But I'm just saying that's how the internet is. So they already probably kicked Ian off the internet. Because I see motherfuckers posting, block, report, whatever the fuck him, you know, like, and you know how motherfuckers be sharing. So, I mean, it's, he kind of, is it gone? You don't.
I can't get in. His is private, you know. I can see yours, though.
Let me check.
Shouts out to Jews.
Again.
Wow, he made a post about it, huh? I guess that's what you would do to...
There you go.
I
Yeah,
think,
I mean, let me see.
You can read
it was on Facebook. If
Read
you,
it out loud to us, Brian. Read the post.
It's his, he should
It says,
said.
Shouts out to everybody who's ever on his list.
Yeah, right.
I'm on a couple of the lists.
I know, dude. That sucks. I was never on one. Thank you.
Said,
I think I
I'm
made it.
happy
I got
I
no
made him.
disrespect to his
I'm
list.
happy I made him hate
I'm
me as
saying
much
don't-
as he did.
Oh, damn, yeah. You said you didn't like him.
Yeah, I did not like
I see how that
him.
correlates.
I thought it was annoying, and I'm me. You have to
Watch
do
the
a lot.
documentary about him. People kind of say that, and he says it about himself. He's, I'm kind of a dick, but not too much. But I know.
What is this documentary you keep talking about?
breaking the fourth
That's why
wall.
he's mad at her because she made a documentary, kind of like it's called "Breaking the Fourth Wall," the story of the fourth wall, just when it started with the guy who made it.
Right.
And then basically it's just
You know
randomly
the storied history.
The
The long history of Fourth Wall. The comedy institution.
Yeah.
But they branch off for 20 minutes on just it's about that, and it's a good 20-minute segment all about Ian Russo and asking people what they thought about Ian Russo and his list and 1,000 mics in a year and all this stuff. I watched. I don't think anyone said anything that bad. I really don't. It wasn't bad. So I don't even know
Put
what
it
they're
on.
mad about. But
I'm
they
just
switch
kidding.
off of that, and the rest of it is about racism and sexism and women aren't safe.
I'm going
and then
to
he
say,
attacked her.
yeah.
So that's hilarious.
I'm going to say I didn't see the
To that
documentary
extent, you know?
Yeah, to that
because I'm an ally.
But I
Oh,
again,
good
I-
for you.
the
You're
fourth
very
wall.
brave.
Wait, you didn't
Fucking
read that
piece
out,
of
did you?
shit.
Oh, well, I did. You fucking the... Okay.
I was gonna read it.
What do you mean?
Coke, throw me the grinder and the paste.
There's another side to this story I can't share at the moment because
Oh,
there's an
yeah.
ongoing legal matter.
No shit.
I do want to clarify, information being spread is not entirely accurate. I ask for little. But please, for the love of God, stop spreading it. It's not going to make things better for anybody.
Stop spreading it, he says.
I'm taking this situation seriously. There's no resolve without growth. Therapy or whatever help I need to ensure something like this never happens again. I'm so sorry for the uncomfortable positions this has put others in. I will absolutely be a better man coming out of this.
Okay, so now do it in your best Russo impersonation.
Coming.
Do it in your best fucking
in your best Russo.
Bill Clinton impression. That was a grade A level sidestep, bro.
I did not mean to hit that woman in the face.
Yeah, I didn't mean to nail her.
Yeah,
Damn. Okay, you guys are.
And then Ray was explaining to me that brought in Fonzo
Oh yeah, so like
Yes,
there
and
was
then it gets the fun
250 messages
somehow.
or like comments on her original post about it, and one of them is somebody else calling out Fonto for stuff, and
Just
now
some
other
fucking
people.
loser out there.
Yeah.
Just randomly like, oh, I'm gonna just make this about this.
Hey, while we're talking about this, let me talk about
let me just
this.
It's
about
brutal.
ideas on
It
something
like
else
it
just
sort
so I
of
can
takes
get
away
people
the
to
fact
listen
that
to
this
me,
girl
you know?
was just hit.
I don't know what that's about.
I mean, you know,
the fucking internet.
it's part of that trend of when somebody talks about something that happened to them and encourages another person to step up and say, hey, this is a similar way that I was abused by someone else in the scene you're talking about. Like, if you wanted to connect it to like the Me Too movement, like one person says something, it encourages another one to step up. It encourages another one to step up. So it's all about, in some people's minds, how they want to see the community they frequent. You know, if there's shitty people in that community, or you know, if there's the people who turn into like social justice warriors and are like, I was mistreated once, not even in like something kind of crazy, just like somebody didn't say hi to me, but now they, you know.
Oh, dude, I've been a fucking victim of that.
I'm just saying, though, it's like, it's one thing I agree if something's happened to you and you speak up on it, but I'm just saying in that context, it was someone bringing him up that just said, hey, you guys remember when this happened? So it wasn't even like,
it wasn't even about her, really.
Exactly. So, but it's that person being like, hey, you want to talk about shit happening, this shit happens, and then it's like, oh, why would you pull that out of nowhere?
You know where this guy hit a guy? That's, you know, you're going to bring that up about a guy hitting a girl.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Different things in my mind. But I get it.
I think they should all be brought up, but not like piggyback on each other. Maybe like, because it was just literally said on a comment.
Yeah,
of that
I mean,
post.
you know.
No, but anyway, the big discussion I'm just saying is, I feel bad. I feel for him. I don't know the girl, and I watched the documentary.
I learned he was on Bones.
Said really about Ian. So I'm sure there is more of a story, but nothing excuses. What the hell? Kind of meant.
Yeah, like nailing a shorty in the nugget is crazy.
Thermometer.
Yeah, thermometer. Yeah. The thermostat. Yeah.
And she's a, you know.
No, it's not thermometer,
a thermos, a fucking water bottle.
Fucking retarded, but I was trying to emphasize the metal.
I like thinking of you hitting somebody with the thermostat now.
How would mercury?
Mercury poison. There's metal in that. There you go.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Stupid, but we'll see, man. We'll see if we can get this fight to happen. I don't know. I'm trying to speak it into existence.
Well, so the idea is to get Feinstein to fight fight Russo,
and then I want to fight Danny.
Why do you want to fight Danny?
Because it's so fun to fight Danny.
Why would you want to fight Danny, bro?
You two fuckers aren't even close to the same weight class. So I don't know if that's
right?
fair.
No, if he wants to fight my friend.
And is it how tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
No,
Yeah,
you
so
gotta put on the fight you've always talked shit about, Ray. You've always said 1,000,000 times, I could beat up Alec.
Yeah.
I
could totally do that. Yeah.
Say that
I would. There's the fight.
Yeah, that is a good fight.
2v1. I'll.
That would be so funny.
All right,
but we
so
couldn't do it in a bounce house.
No.
Unfortunately, no bounce house.
So
anymore.
that story comes from the fact that one night, Alec got super drunk, which is often
typical,
and very like he was very like it was very broy at that time. Everybody said it was always like a Chaos was like a fucking what is it?
Frat house.
Yeah, and I get that.
It for sure was for the longest, bro.
I was a college a community college dropout, so I never really had.
It's nice that you corrected.
Never had a Greek life.
Because I would have looked it up.
Yeah, thank God. I'm
I would have been
perfect.
like, I would have been like San Fernando Community College.
Glendale.
Glendale.
Hey, Glendale.
There you go.
Well done. No, what was I saying though? Fucking. No, so yeah, okay. So Alec basically was like, they started talking about people fighting each other. And I'm a pacifist because I got jumped a lot as a kid, whatever. I got expelled for fighting, all that dumb shit. And then it always becomes when a bunch of dudes get around, it's like, who would be able to fight somebody else in a fight? And I was like,
beat both of you up at the same time.
So I decided to be like,
you're so wide.
Yeah, and I was like, hey, you're like, look at these stupid assholes. Let me just try to trigger them so hard right now. And I did. Alec Alec took his shirt off.
Really?
Adam knew what I was saying, but at the same time, Adam could just sit there and be like, "Yeah, Ray could fuck me up." Like their egos wouldn't let them have the fact. Like Alec was like, "No, I could kick your ass right now, Ray." So I was like, "No, even if you and Adam together were trying to fight me, I'd kick both your asses."
Damn.
Hilarious. Dug so deep into that because I'm. What are they gonna do? Fight me?
Yeah.
They might.
That would be a good fight, though.
Poke the bear.
It's been almost 3 years, maybe, of this shit. At least two of
Give me
it.
the ashtray.
Of me just telling Adam and Alec I could beat him up at the same time. And it pisses Alec off so much every time. It's just something I just be like, hey, you know how you're beating up Danny right now?
Yeah, that's how I do you. Yeah. That's actually pretty good. I wish you'd say that to him the next time we were here. I'd love to see his side of the story. That'd be great.
So
I honestly think you probably could take on Adam and fucking Alec, especially after I saw this fight. You know what I mean? Like, you know, maybe if Alec had fire hands and he just nailed Danny, then I'd be like, shut the fuck up.
I
right?
just keep telling him. The worst part is I keep telling Alec, yeah, I would just punch you right in the head one time and you go down, just making him look so.
You're like
Yeah. You're like,
because that's what they're doing. That's what they would do. They would just start describing the ways they would try to take me. I was like, no, this is what would happen. I would just punch you once.
It'd be like looking at your hands. You'd be like, these giant hands.
And then that's when Alec just.
Alec, look at my hands.
Yeah.
Look how big.
Yeah.
Look, and you're like looking at him. He's all fucked up. He's like, what? And you're like, look at these disgusting, monstrous hands, bro. Look at what they do. Look at this can, and you're like breaking cans in front of him, and like you're like, look how big my finger is, bro. And he's just, exactly. You're lucky I don't strangle you at night. You're lucky I don't fucking strangle you. He's like, look at my giant. This shall not stand. This shall not stand. I think you can call into the roadcast.
I don't. You know how to do that? I don't know how to do that. All right, wait.
He would stand no chance.
He says you'd stand no chance, Ray.
There we go.
Here, hold on.
He's going right for those knees, bro. Show those knees
Yeah,
for the
he
podcast,
shows knees.
Ray.
Oh yeah, I was very
He
self-conscious
was very
about the
self-conscious
knees.
about his knees today. Funny you brought that up. You got bad knees.
I got bad
dude.
knees, but you're small.
Terrible knees. He would
Yeah, but I'm like twice your weight.
there's two of us.
I know, and I could just punch you in one hit.
I got the upper hand.
He's got the upper hand, he says.
He's bouncing around on your ass, dude.
Bounce house.
We're in the bounce house. We're going to
Now
be
we're
bounce
talking
house.
about-
Not in the
now we're
bounce
talking
house
about
again.
some Fight number 3.
Right.
No, I'm not doing that. Alec has
here
to
we go.
fight Russo. I'm a pacifist.
I mean, you really should not fight in a bounce house, Ray. You're too
Not
big.
fighting in a
That's
bounce
why
house.
Pete backed out too. I believe. I guess, and as soon as he heard bounce house, he was like,
Where are you, Alec? Why aren't you here?
Oh, that's right. Nesh was supposed to rap.
Work with Mikey.
Fuck.
He didn't. I didn't hear
I
what he
gotta go
said.
do some stuff at work with Mikey.
Okay.
You're gonna touch wieners.
We watched your fight, man.
It was awesome.
I know. I just watched y'all watch.
It was awesome.
I told you. I
You're
told
welcome.
You need to get the Dan Ramos footage from.
Yeah, I want that. I
Tell
want
him to
that good
upload
shit,
it. Tell him to
100%
upload it.
agree.
What?
I 100%
Tell him to
agree.
upload it.
Tell him to upload it because they're going to do some wacky shit with it.
Send it to you.
Says he can
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah. Send it to my email so we can
Let's
fucking
get
watch
it. Let's get it. Yeah.
Well, it was good, man. Did you feel like it was a close fight, or were you just like, I'm steamrolling this motherfucker?
The first round for sure, I was steamrolling him.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's like Ray said, he was doing this. You know, it's a bounce house, so it's weird.
Yeah.
No foot movement at all.
Yeah.
So like, as soon as like Danny would like come towards me and start doing that pushing thing, and then Aiden's moving around, the whole place is shaking.
Yeah.
It's fucking everything up.
The whole house is shaking. It's just you're just flailing.
What do you think the difference would have been on flat ground?
To do it on solid ground.
He said-
Yeah, Danny certainly impressed me.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it. I think it would have been a lot closer on flat ground. This first setup, you know, I think the second.
Pretty close.
I'm curious to how it would be on.
Yeah. No, well, you did great, man, and you know, I was impressed by both of your guys' fucking tenacity. You know, you got
tenacity.
Your guys' tenacity.
and when you and Adam take Ray on next October 23rd at the Honda Center.
At the Honda Center,
At the
brother.
Honda Center.
November 23rd.
Ray said he's gonna take both of your guys' nut sacks out and just.
In two
He said he's just gonna put both of y'all. He's gonna hold y'all down with his freakish giant meat hands, and he's gonna put y'all balls in his mouth like jawbreakers from Ed, Ed, and Eddie. And he's gonna. That's what he said.
Yeah, I've had this conversation with Ray. He thinks he's in a lot better shape than he is.
Ray's pretty sure he could take you on. I mean, you can go back and listen to the podcast. He was like, I would just take those boys' buttholes and just. That's.
Time me, Ray, and Adam have had this conversation.
I've seen it many a times.
It's a great conversation, but I never bring it up.
Except for when he's not here.
I never bring it. Yeah, exactly, because we're talking about fighting.
Silly.
And look what happened. He's calling in right now. And you're like, why
Oh, he
would you
really
do something
he
like
did
that?
call in to defend himself.
Yes, defend himself.
Yeah, why did you call in to defend yourself, bro?
I literally explained how I use it to piss him off. And he's
And it
like,
worked.
it's pissing me off.
Why would you do this, Alec? Why would you do that to yourself?
You played yourself. Oh, no. Oh,
Adam
no.
knows I'm fucking around, but even Adam can't stop, you know? Alec for 100% sure can't stop.
It's like it makes me sad to see one of my friends living in this fantasy world.
Okay.
It's nice that-
I've never seen somebody get so offended, like by something so silly.
It's like you and Ian Russo both. Y'all live in these.
Oh, okay. Here's a genuine question, Alec. Alec, do you think that Danny could take on? Well, whatever you were doing is. Oh yeah.
We could hear him.
Keep going.
Oh, he can't hear me. I was just gonna ask if Alec, if you think Danny could take on Ian Russo now that you fought him. No, on solid ground.
Why do you always have to include the bounce house?
On solid ground.
Ray, you're not a boxer.
I'm more of a briefs guy. I'm sorry.
Solid ground. I'm a big fella. Do they both get metal water bottles?
Do they both get what?
Metal water bottles?
I mean, yeah, if that's what
That's their handicap for
Yeah,
the fight.
hey, how high on the list of hardest things to hit a woman in the back of the head with is water ball on Ann Russo's list?
About 5.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, dude. I mean,
That's its own conversation.
I mean,
That's,
it's number 1 because he did it with it.
you know who the comic
Yeah, I guess.
that you wrote in that post that he was with some other random comic that you didn't know?
I don't know. I mean, who knows?
That is.
I don't know. I mean, it's all a big. I mean, I was waiting on you to hold on real quick. Hello.
I mean, I watched the documentary.
Somebody calling us?
Sorry.
Well, I just watched his parts of it. It's hilarious. He looks like a lunatic.
He does.
He is a fucking lunatic.
I don't think she's portraying him in any light. That's
I don't
just
think they
himself
said
making
anything
himself
yet.
look
She
like-
Yeah.
said anything.
Yeah, there's no impression in my mind that this woman was like leaning up against him and be like, I made you look like a bitch in that documentary. I mean, about fourth wall. Like, I mean, unless he plans on coming to me with like audio the way that it did at the end of Deadpool and Wolverine, where he was
the
like, see,
proof.
the motherfucker did say that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
with hard proof.
he would have to have a solid proof of her being like, and you know who else? I hate Jews. And like, and I was like, like, that's the only way. That's the only way. But it's like, and that'd be really tough.
Hey, what do you think Schindler's List of top 100 comics are in LA?
He talks about persistence. It's how he gave some girl his hair.
Yeah.
Dude, I'd watch it. That's brutal.
Yeah.
Oh.
He started explaining the crush bit in the middle of the documentary. The hell cutting the hair stuff and how it didn't work for him and how he ultimately made. Oh, that's why he went crazy. How he ultimately made her uncomfortable and he feels really bad about that. But it was also his art. And now he's like realizing he's bringing it up again. And he's like, people still ask me about it, and he's like realizing he's talking about it again and probably redoing that.
I mean,
that's probably why he got triggered. Huh? On camera, yeah. Went over the whole crush bit, and he's like, "Me and her aren't good," and it was weird.
Like off camera, she was like, "Well, that's about all the time we had. You kind of ate it all up with that story."
Oy vey.
It's a pretty good story.
I do love that story though.
I've never heard that story.
I was there for the whole process for months.
I'm one of those guys who tries to not learn about people like
and
that.
I realized he was always lying to everyone when he's like, "Yeah, it's whoever you said."
Yeah.
You just let it be any girl, and that was funny to me too.
Yeah.
It was funny. Actually, speaking of
funny, him just watching himself be who he is. He's like,
knowing the guy.
in real life, he's like, holy fuck, no way I'm that crazy.
I mean, the real question is, do you think Ray could take on Ian Ira Russo?
Oh man, I would kill him.
That'd actually be pretty good.
No, I would.
Yeah.
Him. I would take him, Adam, and Alec on at the same time.
There it is.
There's the old gunslinger. He also has he also has this really crazy look in his eye while he's saying it. Alec gets really like the way his eyes are going down and he's like looking at his little fingers. He's like I can just see them, bro. He's like, it's a crazy look in his eyes. So I don't know.
All naked.
Right. Okay. But yeah, well, I'm glad you're watching, Alec. Thanks for calling into the show.
I gotta go meet up with Mikey anyway. But yeah, if I hear any other triggers,
Are you guys gonna
If I hear
kiss?
any more triggers, give us a call. Yeah.
I'll call back in.
Yeah. Feel free to call back in if you trigger again, you piece of shit.
I love that story so much.
Speaking of which, I didn't want to forget this. Speaking of Ian Russo and Fonto and stuff, Ian, to his credit, in my mind, he tricked the shit out of me one time, dude.
Oh, I think
he got me good. And I'm a prankster myself. I love fucking with people when
He does.
You guys know this, especially Ray.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
But one time I showed up at the Fanatic Salon, the 10 p.m. mic, the one that Wub hosts.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, as soon as during COVID, during bleak times, and then I show up there and I was like, hey, what's up, Ian? He's like, man, I'm just bummed out. And I was like, why? What happened? He's like, well, ever since Fonto died. And I was just like, what? Fonto died? He's like, yeah, man. And he talked to me for 30 minutes about it. Explained everything.
Hilarious.
There's even one point where he looked me dead in the face where I was getting confused. And he's like, do you think I would lie about something like this? And I was like, I guess not. I guess why would Ian lie to me about this? To the point where he was tricking me before I asked other people questions and changing my attention.
Yeah, before you could really get
he
a
was on
solid
top of it,
communication
dude.
about
Yeah, well, I
it.
bet Hitler told a good knock-knock joke once, but that doesn't,
Good, man. But he
Jesus
got me to
Christ.
go on stage at Fanatic Salon.
Who is
I brought
that?
it up on stage, and I was like, now I'm so bummed out the Fonto died. And everyone's
Is it
like,
Jewish
he's not dead.
I would just like to say this last joke goes on Fonto. Yeah. I hope you're chuckling up in heaven, bro. Yeah,
He
I feel
got my ass. I have no idea why he did it. It was so out of left field. And he looked at me. He's like,
Nothing like an
Here's
out-of-pocket lie.
Here's the real thing, bro. What kind of makes me nervous about those things is not that I would ever see myself on a list like that, but if I saw one of the homies on there, I don't consider Ian Ira Russo my homie, but let's say, for example, you saw someone that you knew as you were floating through. What if it hadn't been Fonto? What if it had been someone else that we'd been close to in the thing, and they were like, yeah, well, this one time, fucking, whatever. I don't know. He spit in my fucking mouth or something crazy. And
That's hot.
You know what I mean? Right, but for that lady, it wasn't. It might have been hot for Ray, I guess, in this situation. But it's
I would like him a lot more. I'd be like, damn, I like you.
But I think that's the part that I'm just kind of fuck, man. That's what I don't want. I don't want it ever to be who gets really hurt? I mean, the victims. Yeah, for sure. Victims all day. But the family members of the dudes who fucking that shit happens to. I've said this fucking thing before. It's Bill's Cosby's not this particular thing. I'm just saying Bill's Cosby's family, right? They probably weren't too happy about all that, right? They probably didn't feel great, about any of that thing. I'm not saying it's as good as the victims. Again, this isn't a competition between the victims and Bill Cosby's families. But it's Huh? Well, I mean, well, that's what you're making it. I'm just saying it's like, you know, if you were to put a scale on, if you as a doctor, if you were to put a scale on it, the way you would go in and be like from a pain index of 1 to 10, how bad do you feel on a scale of victim to complete stranger of, you know, that deals with Bill Cosby's, you know, things that he did? How bad do you feel? You could potentially say, I feel Bill Cosby's family members bad. Not as bad as victim bad, but that's still pretty high.
I thought this out. Yeah.
You know, that's like kind of like a halfway medium point. So it's like, oh, that's
Brian after doing dabs.
that's a bummer.
That was rough.
That's like a bummer, right? Because it's like, damn. So it's like, yeah, man, victims all day, but like, damn, bro, I didn't know we were living next to that monster, kind of thing. And it's like, it's kind of weird, right? Because it's like, shut up, dude. You're like, you're not really. What the fuck? Did somebody hear that beeping? No? Was that me?
I don't know about. I took my shit off so I could adjust the lighting.
Yeah, I take it off unless there's a video or something. Usually.
But yeah, so it's like, oh man, what a bummer. Like, you know, because it's like, damn. So you know, fucking.
We're talking Ian's the monster that we live next to.
That's what I'm saying. It's like theoretically, it's like that's what was Dahmer was good about, right? In the Netflix Dahmer was because fucking Niecy Nash was next to him and was going through all this stuff and recognized that he was a monster.
Yeah, she was freaking out. She's like, it smells bad. Yeah, he's being sketchy as fuck.
And
nobody wanted
Dahmer's
to
dad
believe
went
her.
through it, and his dad and his families went through it. And
I think, for me being a giant, I think it's more about women not feeling comfortable with men in general right now, especially somebody who's doing like a man doing it to a woman. And that's why I think there's so many people attaching themselves, not attaching, but like, you know, trying to spread the word as hard as possible. Because I have to hear a lot, being this big idiot I am, I have to hear a bunch of people complain about men just being shitty all the time. And I'm a shitty guy myself. Don't get me wrong. All of you guys have been there when I've been super shitty. Not to women, sometimes to women. But, like, you know, a lot of time, you know, fucking, it's just the biggest, half the issue I feel like in comedy is just women not feeling safe around men. And Ian was the worst type of person to, like.
You're wording that wrong.
Fucking bang that gong.
Yeah. It's not an issue that the women don't feel good around.
Oh, women do not feel
It's the issue that.
Documentary. That a lot of it's about that.
Yeah.
Oh, is it really?
It's a lot. It's like
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, so I don't.
20 minutes of Russo, then 40 minutes of like what it's like to be gay and a minority and
Yeah.
a lot of them.
Yeah.
Where she's
So
like,
they
as a
used
female-
Russo as a fucking jump off point to be like, look at what
I
we
mean,
deal
I
with
haven't
in the
seen it.
comedy
This is
industry.
like
The
Well, I haven't
average
seen
straight
it, so I have
man
to
in
assume,
comedy.
I didn't see
I
it
know,
that way,
and that's
'cause I
what
know
it's
Russo
like,
makes
nah,
like
don't do that
Right, but if you're looking at it from.
from his
I mean,
How do you get more average of
You're
a,
looking at
of
it
a
from the
stand-up
outside
of a
point of view.
micro
You're an
scene
18-year-old
than
person who
Russo?
goes to school in
Oh,
New York or up in
no,
Manhattan,
Ian's
and you see a
bad.
film like that
That's
where it's
not
like, wow,
average.
look how hard.
Then
No,
maybe
man,
it's
bad.
here's the worst.
And he's a little sick in the head
Bad,
already,
not
so
like
it's
that
like,
at all. No,
like the
Ian
dudes who
is-
hear
does
dogs
not
fucking talk and shit, like.
do that for me. Oh.
I don't know, yeah.
Well, then call yourself above
They're coming
average.
after me, man. Like you're not on your medication, you know, and it's like.
No, that's not.
No,
Have some self-worth,
one of the
damn you.
interesting
Ian
parts
is not the
was
bar.
Some people are saying stop Asian hate.
I'm saying he's the low
She
bar.
even says in the
no,
documentary,
still
she's
bad.
like,
How about that?
I'm
Still
under threat
bad?
because I'm a woman.
Nah,
Then there is no policing
She's like,
here.
I
I
woman
like him
out
for
here
a
is-
lot of
Right.
reasons.
And it's just a little ironic. Ray was explaining to me that some people are saying like stop Asian hate, but if you watch her talking about it, she's like, I'm under threat as a woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's a double-sided sword when you voice your opinion on things, when you become a whistleblower. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why there's so many documentaries and movies about telling the truth about things, because it's like once you tell the truth, that opens the floodgates both ways. It's not just that doesn't just destroy one town. You know, it's like if you set the woods on fire to kill a whole bunch of people in the woods, you're killing them, but you're killing the woods, you're killing
All the animals that
land,
live
you're
in the
killing the
woods.
animal, you're destroying the ecosystem, you're potentially harming yourself.
all the white people.
You know what I mean? You're killing everything. So it's kind of like when you sound the horn and you go, please, everybody, tell everybody about this and do what you can to support me, you're going to get a couple of people in there who are going to take that momentum and go, she's also Asian. Like, we don't know if that is part of. And on top of that, you know, it's very easy to
That'd be
just.
so funny.
Even if she doesn't want it to be like that, even if she's like, guys,
don't,
please,
don't
like.
forget that me, Zach, Ray are all Asian.
And all best friends with
we're all
Leonardo
Asian.
Russo. So.
Technically, Leonardo Russo's right.
No, dude, he comes to chaos way too much.
What?
He comes to chaos way too much.
Well, no one else will take him.
I know.
He's like Kenny. He's like Kenny
Russo comes
Lyons,
to
you know.
chaos to like Alex Mike a lot, and then it's just weird because like he gets annoying.
He told Alec to his face, "I'm trying to take down your mic."
I know, it's
offline."
crazy.
What?
Yeah, he said, Alec, he's like, your show, I'm trying to take it down offline. And Alec was like, why would you tell me that as the host?
I don't like
Because Ian
him.
hates it being live recorded. And it's like, yeah, Ian, but everyone knows this is live recorded. I'm not
Yeah, so if you
I
don't,
know,
if you,
a lot of people don't.
if you don't
but,
want to be
you know, that's
recorded,
their
don't
fault.
come.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of people don't, but that's their fault.
I don't know.
If you, I've always had the opinion, if you know it's going to be recorded and you go somewhere and you don't want your shit to be recorded, then don't do the shit you don't want to be recorded.
Exactly.
You still want to get up there.
Alex show. The room is hot. Shout
Room's
out.
hot.
Room's hot.
Room's hot.
But it's known that the whole thing's live recorded.
Yeah, that's
So
the
it's
whole
like,
premise.
You want to get mad at someone for recording you during your set? I get it. That's something you didn't consent to. But not this. He's a little. I mean, I remember one time me and Ian were at a mic about 5 years ago, the old Arsenal, and maybe we're all picking on him. I can't really remember.
We all are always
I
picking on
kind of remember we used to pick on him, but it was something like it wasn't my fault though. I think it was like he got bumped over and over, and then we're all laughing or something.
Yeah, 'cause
and
he
just
sucks.
he took the microphone. He took the microphone and just left and went home with it.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, that's true, dude. That's true.
So if
That's
I can't
like,
play the game,
ask
I'm
Caesar-
taking the
ask
ball
Caesar
home.
or Travis. Yeah, we were like, what the fuck?
Now that
I mean,
is a lot
yeah,
less
the
than
dick,
hitting a woman.
Again, that's funny.
But still, it's pretty fucked.
Actually funny.
Hilarious.
You know, it wasn't. It was.
No, one time there's like we have this
A
like
little quirky people out here. He's definitely a weird
It's
one.
not
I'm
quirky.
disappointed. I consider him quirky till now. You know, I'm not gonna go as far as a monster among us, like Brian was kind of saying. You know, he ain't raped no bitch.
I'm not saying that.
He ain't raped no bitch. He ain't killed no bitch.
that.
Hey, you better bring that down here.
The down?
Yeah, bring it down here, buddy.
I'm not having another one.
But I'm
That's
just saying.
funny.
What are you, a wuss?
Yeah.
He's
Pussy.
really crazy what he did, and that's disappointing. And I hope he does get therapy and all that hippie bullshit.
I mean,
I
yeah.
don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen to
Gotta
him,
act
but
better.
I
You're a grown ass
hope,
man.
hope I see that footage.
You know, you can't be out here hitting Asians.
Especially full Asians.
We've learned anything tonight?
We call them Phasians.
Well, Asians.
The full Asians. The
Asians.
Phasians.
Yeah, since we're all half Asians.
We're all half Asians, so we're Asians.
Half Asians. We're Asians.
Yeah.
You gotta remember, stop Asian hate.
So me
Yeah,
and
we did
Better.
a lot in that car ride. We did a lot in the car ride.
I did a lot in the car ride.
Look at here. Damn, you really did take a fucking dab.
Dabs will fuck your life up, dude. I always felt like I was the biggest pussy.
Not
when I
having
was dabs. I've never until today with Brian, and that's how I always am. But you made me feel better about myself. That's how I always react.
Oh, did Brian have one too?
Earlier
Fuck.
today, remember when you're still coughing?
Oh
down
yeah,
there?
dude, no, I'm not taking that. No, look at you
I
guys.
should do it.
Yeah, there's smoke in here, man.
Smoking here, man. So let's talk about Iran and Israel.
Is that this type of show?
Do we have to?
I mean,
I'd rather not.
You know, you're Haitian and I'm Haitian, and he's Haitian in those ways.
No subjects off.
Man,
limits.
I am an American.
I just want to say that shouts out to my boss, because he went to a different, like usually, you know, it's Rosh Hashanah, right?
Is it?
Yeah, it's tomorrow. through
I'm a horrible
Friday.
Jew. I never know when the fucking holiday is.
He's right because he told me earlier.
Yeah.
Assuming what you told me earlier.
But
is
my
correct.
boss is in Cyprus right now.
Cypress Hill?
No, Cyprus, you fucking Mexican. No.
Okay. Cypress Hills?
Cyprus.
Cyprus, what? Islam? Iran?
Yeah, Cyprus, Iran. No, it's Cyprus. I'm not going to explain to you where Cyprus is because I barely know.
Oh, okay,
But at the same time,
okay.
it's its own country.
Yeah, it's in the mid. It's by Greece, right?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Veteran
Yeah.
can pretend to know what he's
in
talking
the
about, too.
Mediterranean.
If we're just four idiots pretending to know where Cyprus is.
I'm thinking. He said
It's
it
Greece,
made me-
fool.
But it's because he knew something was going to happen in
Next to
Israel. And I'm
Romania.
like,
North
damn.
latitude.
Typical.
That's some real gypsy shit.
Hell yeah. You know, gypsies got murdered in the Holocaust.
Yeah, they were part of the.
Good riddance.
Part of the
I'm
crew
just
that they
kidding, I'm just
considered
kidding.
undesirables.
They're just like I never really met a real gypsy till I
'Cause-
lived in Westwood, dude. I was in
Fist
Westwood. I'm like,
bump.
oh, real gypsies. you
Shouts
know?
out to
They're like
Tim
Armenians.
Angeles.
You know, I never knew they were real.
Gypsies.
Gypsies, very well.
Very
very
nice.
They're cool in
My
Westwood,
wife.
but they be trying to steal. You just know. I know them. I know their whole family. You
Yeah.
always got to check them.
The
if you
Romansh,
don't,
bro.
they're always trying to trick
Yeah.
you. It's a thing. It's like understood.
Very gypsy.
Yeah, it's very Romansh.
noticeable personality trait amongst the gypsies. It's like they always watch them.
Dirty gypsies.
It's unfortunately what I noticed. But yeah, dude.
Very gypsy.
They always be
Damn.
like, I'll pay you
Hello,
next
great
time. It's a
gypsy.
million times. Like, oh, but
Gypsy
come on,
tears.
I've known this guy for 5 years. I'm like, yeah, but you never pay. And he's like, no, let me pay next time, bro. I'm like, no, you're gonna
Yeah, you gotta
Okay.
pay.
do this, dude. They're always trying to talk you into it.
That's
Shout out to
crazy.
taking the
Okay.
metro right now. I haven't paid for a bus ride in about 7 months.
Damn, that's awesome.
Yeah,
I just keep telling him I'll get him next time.
And you just walk past them?
Yeah, it works every time.
Wow, when they don't stop the bus?
No, what are they gonna do? They have 4 homeless people like screaming in
Yeah,
that bus,
yes.
and they're not gonna stop me.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
Remember when Simon Allison was a bus driver?
Yeah, I do.
That was a
Who?
good 2 months,
What?
maybe.
Yeah.
Who? Simon?
Simon Allison.
Yeah,
was a
dude,
bus
he
driver?
got mad apparently.
What happened?
There's so many. I think he called them a bunch of pussies or something.
And then he broke a
But-
windshield.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He just had different stories every night doing it, and it's always like, man, you're about to get fired. You know,
Yeah.
like it was, and then progressively it led to something I can't really remember.
He just snapped inside the bus.
2 months, yeah. He called them.
Yeah, some guy walked past him and said, I'll get you next time.
That
And
was
the
it.
house and said, "Ah!"
Oh, he did the finger snap.
He's like, you big ham-handed motherfucker! He just fucking like smashed the fucking window. Yeah, that's what happened.
Hey man,
That's exactly how I
it's
know.
you
I
and this guy
guarantee.
Alec
I'll
were together. I
get
was
you
fucking-
next time. And he was like, cut my life in 2 pieces. And just ripped his fucking thing off. I'd
Shout
fucking
out
lose
to
my shit too
Simon.
if I dealt with crazy motherfuckers all the time like
He's-
that.
Yeah.
He's doing a show at Chaos, so that's cool. He's
Fucking-
doing his own show.
I would not. I couldn't. I did. So he's back in town because he's back from jail or what? He just like
Simon?
freaked
I
out
don't think
from
he went
the.
to jail.
Did he? No, he didn't. Did he?
No, I thought you were.
No, I'm going based off the story of him smashing a windshield. I thought like
I think
he.
you go to
So
jail.
now he's back.
white.
He's got a show at Chaos.
Yeah, now he's.
Got show, okay.
Yeah, he came back from the
He did some
clink.
hard time.
Yeah. He was inside and he was like, I'm telling you, man, when I get out, first thing I'm gonna do is have my own show at Accidental Chaos, man. Yeah, I don't care how bad that place is, man.
Planned it through the telephone in jail.
Yeah,
That was his one. That was his one call.
collect call
yeah.
from Los
He's
Angeles
still in
County
jail.
jail. It's like,
Do you accept? Adam answers it. Yeah. Adam, I'm in jail.
Yeah.
Whoa. Do you need me to bail you out? No.
No,
I just
no.
really want to do a show when I get out.
Yeah,
I'll be
can you
out.
put
I'll
me
be out
down,
in 2
man?
days.
Friday.
Hold it down for me.
put me down for October 4th.
I love.
I gotta go. Chow time. Like, you
Yeah.
know, Simon's such a cool dude. Like, that's how cool he would
the
be about it.
happiest guy. I always say he's like the happiest person I ever.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
He
what
would
would
die.
it? What would it have taken for him as a bus driver to lose his
lose it,
shit?
bro.
Yeah, exactly. I could only imagine, dude. But again, I think it was him as the employees though. Somebody called them pussies on record,
Yeah.
and they recorded
Huh.
calling them pussies. That's why.
Oh, I get it. You know what? He probably was
named,
on one of the buses and he watched some woman get the shit beat out of her, and he was like, "Hey, stop!" and like stopped it, and then he would try to report it to his fucking shift leader guy, and he was like, "Son, you know this is the LA Metro. You know
We don't report.
we're
No,
three
he's in,
we're
like-
3
he's
reports
like
away
in
from the
San
FBI
Dimas.
controlling us. Like we don't, you know." And he was like, "Fuck you guys."
Well, if you guys want, I could try to call him in.
You guys are all
man.
fucking.
Man.
You guys are all fucking
Call him in.
pussies.
Let's see if he
Turn him
answers.
on.
You're all
His
pussies.
stories and whatever.
We're all turned
Yeah,
on. We have to
I
turn
just
him
wanna
on.
know.
They're like turning your Metro badge and your keys.
I do like this.
and your
yeah.
gun, your Metro gun.
Turn in your badge, your keys, and your gun, bro. They
You're
give every
fucking
bus driver.
monsters. yeah, that's what.
They
That's
give
what
every
happened.
bus driver a gun just in case.
No, what really happened, you know, he failed a drug
I
test.
saw a Nazi shaman
Probably.
couple bus rides ago.
You saw what?
A Nazi shaman.
What is a Nazi
He was
shaman?
wearing a green robe and he had a big stick, like a big staff.
Uh-huh.
He also had a swastika tattooed on his face, and I was like,
Boy,
oh, and he was drinking a Mickey's in the back of the bus, and like it was busy in front, and nobody was sitting next to him at all.
Well, of course
He
not.
was just sitting there like drinking his Mickey.
Yeah.
He looked like a
got
video
him.
game.
Hey.
Is he all right?
Welcome, Simon.
You're on the
Simon, we're
line.
talking
Welcome to
about
the
buses.
welcome. Hey, he's FaceTiming in.
oh, he FaceTiming. That's gonna be a
Hey, I
little.
see your penis.
What's up, Simon?
Oh, dude, what's up?
Hey, how are you? How are you, bro? You're live on
We're on Stone Coke
Stone-
Sober, Simon. We're calling
yeah,
in.
Coke's podcast.
I was
Yeah.
pussy.
Sober October.
Friday.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
so 2000 and late.
Hey Simon, so real quick, we hear you're back and you got a show at Accidental.
Yeah, we're talking about your show coming up at Accidental on Friday, right?
No, that's my show.
Yeah, but we're also curious. I can't remember the story. What was the
don't
final
do bad
straw with you and the bus drivers?
Yeah, man, you're such a happy-go-lucky guy that we wanted to call you and ask if you tell us what made you
remember the scoop.
what made you lose your bus driving
That's
shit.
a long story. He'll tell it. You guys can hear him, right?
Kinda.
All right, let's go.
What happened?
So basically, when you're a bus driver, you have to drive with like another bus driver for like a good 2 weeks before they let you go by yourself.
Right.
It was my last day driving for training, and they gave me a door that was broken. So I was like, this old lady was like trying to get in on the bus, and the door was jammed. So I punched it. I broke the windshield, and then like I had to pull over the bus. But like as I'm like sitting there with the bus over, talking to my trainee, and I looked at her and I was like, man, I've already ran over like 3 curbs. And I, like I was on thin ice. I already had 2 write-ups. So she was like, yeah, dude, you're good. Like, I'll explain what happened. And then they got me on camera saying that all the bus drivers are pussies. And then they called me into the office, and I was like, I'm sorry I broke the window. And they were like, that's not what this is about. Do you have a reason why you felt the need to call us all
That's nuts.
like I was like, because you're all a bunch of fucking pussies.
Yeah.
So I quit because I knew they were gonna fire me right after that.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy.
That's fucking solid, dude.
Yeah, dude.
It's all like my poop.
The whole situation.
Fuck, bro. All right, well.
Get fired, man. He quit. Well, thank you, Simon.
Yeah, I lost the bet, bro. I thought you like, I don't know. I thought maybe like.
That was a great Simon story.
No, it was great. It was great. Yeah, he helped the lady out. That's exactly what.
I just remember you called them pussies, and I'm glad you went over that again. I was like,
I remember that detail.
Yeah.
Way, man.
I thought maybe the person who was like training you. Yeah, I thought you had like a Denzel Washington like character that was training you, and you guys saw a homeless person like shitting on an old woman, and he was like, "Don't help her," and you were like.
There was this old black lady, and like the whole time she was training me, she was like, I can't believe you broke this windshield.
Damn. That's awesome.
Because of you.
That is so awesome. That's great. Well, hey man, it's good to see that you're not in the pokey for breaking the bus window.
LA property.
Never.
Hey, who's on your show this weekend?
It's not this weekend.
Or your show at Accidental?
It's
Your
in
show's this
November.
weekend, isn't
Yeah.
it? Well, who's on your show, right?
Mikey McKernan. Let him talk.
Yeah, we'll get to you in a minute.
Who's on your show, Simon?
Simon, when's your show and who's on it?
So my show's on November 9th, 9 p.m. I have Mario Rodriguez, I have Shane Blanchi, I have Colin Coughlin, I have Carissa Gomez, and I have a very, very accidental famous Shaman Johan.
Oh yeah! Wow, from the dead, huh? Very, very cool. Well, Simon, thanks for letting us give you a call to get the little background on that bus thing.
Yeah,
I knew it
dude.
was gonna be worth it, dude. I knew it was gonna be worth it.
You know what, dude? I'm super happy that I got to be on this podcast one way or another.
Hell yeah,
How are all feeling tonight?
Yeah, it's a miracle we're pulling it off. Well, thanks, Simon. Appreciate it, buddy.
I love you. Simon, we're gonna let you go, man. Thank you, bro. Peace.
Well, now we have the truth.
There we go.
That was just kind of every story combined.
That's the great part. Having comedians as your friend, you can just call them by anything. It's like, yeah, that was a damn good story. That was awesome.
Tell me what happened.
Hello, doggy.
Tino.
Tino.
You just go pup.
I like Tostinos.
Pop out of there.
Tell Brian move your camera so it doesn't show the desktop monitors. And Zach.
Move the camera.
He doesn't want people to know we're using technology. He wants them to think
Of course, he wants them to think we're
fucking
fucking
wizards.
magic. Yeah.
Yeah, he wants them to think that you and I
on the air, everybody.
Yeah, there's
Not
a
let you know that you're on a streaming website or anything.
yeah, there's a fucking child pool over
Hey, he
here
doesn't
filled
even
with
actually
liquid
have
nitrogen.
these. No, I'm just kidding.
Fucking hamsters in a pool. Fucking
Hey, did you guys
rods
ever,
up their ass.
speaking of not having these, did you guys ever play Star Fox?
Did I ever?
Yeah.
So did you know that they don't have legs?
My God. What do you mean?
Like they were like amputated at the knee just so they can handle G-force better.
You're what? Really?
It's a
Is that?
real
Are you telling me
thing.
that's
Is that
canon?
a real thing?
That's a real-
How does
Are
he
you telling
fight
me that's
in?
canon?
How does he
Oh,
fight?
No, he's saying
in,
that their real legs were taken off and they were replaced with fake, like robotic
yeah.
legs, mechanical legs,
Yeah.
so that those legs could handle
Look it up.
space travel.
What happened?
And
why?
so,
why
it
what
would
happened
make,
to your legs?
It
in
would make
G-force?
sense so they can
Yeah.
like kick and punch
It
so
would
fucking
make
hard
sense.
in Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Here's the
It
thing.
would make sense.
It would. I don't believe him, but I'm
Look it
saying that if he
It
heard
would
this
make
bullshit
sense.
somewhere, I believe
It was
first
like-
thing
it
that
was
goes
good.
here.
It was
legs.
I'm looking it up.
Just look-
We're gonna find out.
We're gonna get the bottom.
It's a good
We're gonna get
podcast,
down to
'cause I
the
know you
bottom of
Is
guys-
that what the term is? That canon mean?
Canon means it's like
It's
that is something
lore?
is it
It's
is
part of the
well known
story.
through the lore of the story.
Okay, that was a cool term.
You know how there's like books made of movies?
Star Fox.
Some of those are canon and non-canon. Now you understand.
Yeah, but yeah. So it's
Hello,
like
doggy.
it's like if someone goes, "There's a Dune book," and then they watch the movie and they're like, "Oh man, that's canon." Then it's like that happened in the book.
What about if it's Church's Chicken and Waffles? No, did I get that wrong? Church's Chicken. Any
That's
comments on that, Ray?
Oh yeah, you wait. That's a great like
Tell us.
transition.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, so Young Baka Productions is back. Shouts out to them.
Isn't he
They're doing
dead?
a show on set.
Yes.
He has
That was my first
unfortunately
response as
passed
well.
away.
That's exactly what I said.
But
to you,
Young
yeah.
Baka Productions is still going out. Shouts out to them. They're doing a show with us at Chaos on Saturday.
wow.
So be nice. And
Okay. So you're right, but you're not. There's a big theory going around that they say that, but Nintendo does not say that's canon.
well, I believe in
Spreading
fan
misinformation, huh?
No,
it's
that's a
a
good
fun theory.
I think Star
It's a
Fox
fun theory. There's a
perpetrated
bunch of articles
9/11.
about
Damn
it.
That was the lamest
It's fun.
shit.
It's fun, but it's a big Reddit post.
only
the,
was
the
cool if
biggest
it was
red
true.
flag for me is that Reddit was the first article to come up
Oh yeah,
about
that's
it.
true. So
Now
Young
we know-
Baka
I don't know if this
Productions.
story's true now, according to Ray's.
Hey, stop gassing.
Yeah.
I
I
but
don't
for what
even.
it's worth, this is what happened. We talked about earlier.
I don't even think Young
So
Baka's real.
Young Baka, even before he passed away, was sponsored by Church's Chicken,
Okay.
but not the Church's Chicken.
Oh, okay.
It's spelled a different way.
Oh, really? Where is it?
And it's in like Cyprus. No, it's in like.
He said it's in
Crenshaw.
Cyprus, motherfucker.
Everything is in Cyprus.
In Crenshaw, I think on Crenshaw in Compton,
Okay.
or around that area.
That's probably good chicken though.
Maybe
Yeah.
Lawndale, but that's the same fucking shit.
I love it. I don't know. It's just one of those things that made us die laughing.
And it's
There's
like-
another Church's Chicken.
It's just like
Hey, they
spelled a
knew that
different
people
way.
like churches, so they went with
Shout
the name
out
and they
to
just hoped they would
Church's
notice.
Chicken. And
Yeah.
shouts out to Young Baka
Young
Productions.
Baka,
They're
yeah.
doing some shows at Chaos.
So
I
good.
don't know what's going on here.
No.
Yeah,
I
do you
just
think that's
remember-
like
yeah, I
his
saw
kids
that.
or?
No, it's all the people he worked with.
Yeah, I
His crew.
saw fucking Carol's like one of the producer, Carol Newell.
No, she's not one. I mean, I don't know.
There's something I don't know. Her
She's
name
hosting.
was hosting. There we
Yeah,
go.
but like no sushi, and
But yeah, it's a bunch of comedians and a
DJ
bunch of
Nympho.
rappers and yeah, DJ Nympho.
yeah.
Baka, what? He died in a car crash, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
so
we're
he
not.
got hit.
I didn't want to go into this.
Okay.
Just like Perry?
Yeah,
Or are you confusing Perry?
Oh no! You want to talk about Perry?
No,
ironic,
we're
No, I'm saying.
we're
Hey Ray, Ray would know better. How did Baka pass?
yeah.
Oh yeah, he got. It was in a hit and run, but he unfortunately passed away by getting hit by a car near the Comedy Store.
What?
Okay, near the comedy
By
store.
meaning his person.
His person.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So
ironic.
He was
wasn't.
crossing the street and somebody, I guess, ran a red light and hit him. That's all I know, and I don't want to
Wow.
spread that information because I don't
No,
know.
I
If
thought
that's
No.
You had-
Damn. Him and Perry, huh?
I shouldn't even be talking about this. Anyway,
That's crazy. Why? It's public knowledge.
It is public knowledge, but like
You said it like you were in the car.
I like buying
Exactly. Thanks. I knew.
I shouldn't talk about this.
I mean, then, yeah, of course, rest
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if 100%.
Doing his show for him. I mean, you
Yeah.
were closer to him than I was, and that's.
I used to host Young Pocket
But
shows.
that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we're
They
best
were-
friends like
they
that.
were
but I
fun.
on his shows. I thought he was cool.
I guess I would want. Would you want your Stone
I think
Stone
it's
Coke
odd.
sober to keep going if you were dead?
I don't know. That's fucking.
I mean,
Will,
Adam and
Alec,
Alec are
Adam
dead
are
right
here.
now. Yeah.
Well, I mean, think about it like
I guess
this.
you're doing it without them,
You know,
right?
but think about it like this. Now that Mitzi's dead, should the Comedy Store have stopped?
Yes.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I mean,
It should have been called
once
the
you
Mothership.
start something, yeah.
Even if it was called like.
Yeah, once Joe Rogan dies, if the mothership is still going strong, should they close it?
Well,
They
the
should call it the
aliens will be out
Fathership.
by then.
Yeah, I like it.
I mean, yeah, odds are by the time he dies, it won't still be going. But
I feel it. I get what you're saying. Okay, I mean,
know what I mean?
when you put it like that,
They be hitting that button hard. Baka.
yeah.
Baka. That's. You know,
I used to host for him for like a long time at like Sunset Rooftop and fucking
yeah, I
cool.
did multiple of his shows.
and Saints and Sinners and shit like that.
Yep.
That Red Room. I always forget the Red Room's name.
That the fucking
And we
the downtown 6 spot, and that fucking you had to walk down an alleyway and then walk into a back room.
One time I went to Monterey.
Remember that
Park.
one? Monterey Park.
Yeah, it was far.
Uh,
I'm like, this is really
He gave me my only show in Miami I've ever had down there.
Oh.
damn.
That was tight. You know, a little spot DJing, and then we did our comedy. And I remember I had this joke where I say like, you know, like I changed my life around now because now I be fucking fat bitches,
Yep.
ugly girls, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And this one girl approached me after I was done, and she was just like, really mad at me. And I was like, why are you mad? And she's like, I feel like you were talking about me when you said that. And I was like, no, you're not even fat.
Yeah.
Like she's like,
You're not even fat too.
she was a little bit fat, but
Do you
this
know
lady
what?
was so mad. We clearly explained it. I was like, lady, I didn't look at you and have 7 minutes of material. That's a
Yeah.
bit I did. It's all planned. That's nothing to do. I promise you, I really don't even think you're fat.
Yeah.
She was still like, fuck you anyways. And I was like, you're just insecure. I don't know what to say. And she was
It's a
so
funny
mad
one.
because like she heard me. I was like, I swear no.
Yeah.
you know.
She was real mad at me, dude.
That's crazy.
Not like she threw a drink at me or anything, but she
Tino,
was
come
looking
on.
me up. And I'm like, lady, I think, I swear I'm telling the truth.
It was sounded like she was trying to hit on you.
I don't know. She's tripping, dude.
Tino,
Some girls
Tino.
are not like that.
lay down. All right, get out. Out of there. Walk over him. Walk over him if you need to. I don't
Walk
care
on
what you're
home,
gonna do,
boy.
so get out of here. Go on, go.
come on.
Come on. Come on. Go. Come on.
There you go. Good boy. Good job. Thank you for listening.
Tino's. Such a beautiful.
Sponsored by
Love
Tostinos.
too much.
Sponsored by Totino. Eat your
Tostinos.
full of love.
He's full of love. Just spicy
Eat your
lava.
full of love.
Spicy
Yeah, but
lava.
have you guys had that happen? Like examples, like someone's getting really mad at you like that. I think that's
What?
the only time I can really think of.
Who?
Yeah, like in comedy. Have you had experiences doing comedy where someone got really mad at you like that?
At like what?
Where they approach you afterwards and explain what made them mad?
Oh yeah, all the time.
There was a mic. There was one of Carol's mics that we used to do by the fountain, and some dudes were like just camping in the park or something, right?
Oh yeah.
And we were doing our stand up, and I was up there, and one of them comes out of nowhere and started yelling at me about something, and then tried to fight me, and everybody like grabbed him, and yeah, I don't really remember the details. I kind of went into fight or flight there because I was like, why is this dude yelling at me while I'm up here? Oh no, oh god. So yeah, but I was ready to fight him.
You know, I think about
Just
it.
in
I can
case,
think
but
of a
everybody
better-
grabbed him.
I can think of a better story of that with you involved, Zach, than you just came
Oh
up with.
fuck.
Oh, there's
Now I
plenty.
just
There's
remembered,
plenty.
but I can
There's
definitely-
plenty. I'm sure there's
There was
plenty.
that crazy ass fucking chick.
The
dude.
chick at
It's-
Chaos,
it's
yeah.
Samantha that Pete Getty went on a few dates with, and he was like, that's just
That's
a waste of
amazing.
time. And then like a month later, I took her out on a few dates, and like dates as in like we went to Mike's together, and then we kept going to the gym when it was back old
Are
school
those
at Pico.
dates?
No, but I knew she was interested.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's not like I never kissed a girl, never anything. But I was like, I could tell she had a crush on me. We go
Kissed you,
to
God.
the gym, Mike, on Pico.
Yeah.
And that's where I think that's where a lot of your tension came from because you remember so many nights, like 3 weeks in a row, where she was like ruining it. and rude and all that. And that's where, if I remember correctly, at Accidental Chaos, you went out of your way to like skip her or something as a way.
No, I don't think I. Maybe I did. Maybe I did.
He did.
Maybe I did.
Miss Samantha.
There, and then she was like, "Oh, I'm right here," and you're like, "Too late." And she was just like, "What the fuck is this about?"
Oh, too late.
From her point of
That's
view, she didn't know what it was
awesome.
about, but I knew you were right and that she deserved it, even if it wasn't even
Savage.
everything about that night.
Yeah.
This chick is a menace many a time.
Who's Miss Samantha?
Huh?
Who's this chick?
Samantha is a comedian. She got banned from Accidental that night because she ultimately got so mad at Zach that she's like
Threw a
grabbing
chair at me.
chairs and throwing them.
Yeah.
And everyone looking at me like, "Get your girl," and I'm like, "Man, I've never touched her." You know, like I said, we're comedian friends. I knew she had a crush on me, but I was like, "We're comedian friends," but
You
it
were
was
calling
very
them dates
awkward.
like 3 minutes ago.
I could get how that was that to her. I'll acknowledge that, you know. But it was same as Pete, where I was like, "Never touch you, don't."
Yeah.
All right, but I was like, "Let me see. She wants to hang
That's
out."
fucking
She
crazy.
had my number. I was like, "Sure, let's go to Mike's together."
Yeah.
But I was aware in a certain context. She was
Comedy's
trying
awesome.
Nuts.
Yeah.
My
She
nuts.
was crazy. She even like a few weeks later, she got mad because I wasn't picking up the phone or something. That's why I remember I cut it off, because she just sent me a bunch of angry voicemails.
Oh,
I could
no.
tell she was always trying to check herself with me. It's like, you know, because nothing happened yet. And
To
then
keep
I was like,
crazy in check.
she was trying. I seen it many a times, you know. But yeah, and I was like, "Lady, you're cussing at me and this shit, ball." And I was like, "We're done." you
I'm
know?
not even in you.
And that's it. But I wish
yeah.
her the best. But it turned out she was banned like at the Comedy Store, all these places. I didn't even know that.
Banned.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's what people told
That's
me.
awesome.
She's done this many a time.
Dude, getting banned from the Comedy Store, you may as well just kill yourself. If you're trying
If you're trying to be a comedian,
yeah, it's game over.
I
I,
don't
mean,
know
kill
about
your
that.
career, I guess, not kill yourself. But I'm saying you're pretty much dead at that.
Don't kill yourself,
And that makes
Ian
me feel more
Irusso.
bad for Kenny Line. Some people view it that way. It's like, yeah, this must got to.
but I mean, yeah, think about it. He's banned from all of the big clubs.
banned from all
He's
the big clans.
you know like
The big clans.
his. Honestly, if I was
I know how you feel.
Kenny and I was banned from every club in town, I would try my hardest to get on the road and start like playing at
let's do my
clubs
bullshit
everywhere else in America. You know, be one of those old school guys who would just go from club to club across America, like doing time and like creating some kind of narrative about yourself.
And then when I came back, I'd be a different person. I wouldn't be Kenny Lyons.
I mean,
I'd be like Robert
I
Stamp.
wish they'd unban him. I think they should
really
give him another
reinvent
shot.
yourself.
I like Robert Stamp a
Give
lot.
Kenny another
actually.
shot.
Yeah,
I want
Not
to
a
see
bad-
the improv,
not a bad
Laugh
synonym.
Factory concert. Or just give Kenny a clean shot
I
again.
bet you would.
I would. It is entertaining.
How about we
Yeah.
give Ian Irusso a clean shot with a water bottle? How about
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Hey-oh.
Fuck off.
See, like there, Kenny, I've seen get into fights with dudes, and it was all cool
I saw
at
him-
some level or another because we're all dudes.
No, I saw him punch Buster.
Ian with his thing, hitting a girl from behind with a fucking.
I don't think it's
crazy.
okay to hit
Another
anyone.
level of, you know. I've seen,
I almost got in a fight with what was his name? The Egyptian dude that would always go to Victor's garage mic.
Ali Waba.
Ali Waba and
Anthony
Hopkins, no relations. Yeah.
yeah.
I almost got into a fight with them one night because I took
names? Oh, they're amazing, dude. They're everything. Ellie Waba. When you go to the store,
Yeah.
Ellie Waba. When you go to home, Ellie Waba.
Fucking, hey, dude, people suck.
That was what he could do.
Ali Waba. I like Anthony Hopkins, no relation.
Yeah.
No relation.
You'd always say, yeah, because they call his name up, but you get there and it's a black guy.
Yeah, okay.
But it made me always think Boondocks. I know. That's how
No
I
relation.
And you
That's
fought
like-
him?
No, we got into some kind of argument. I was tripping on a little bit of acid at Garage Mike. Nah, I just did a lot of yelling at him. I was like, you guys are just huge pieces of shit. What are you doing here? Like, the fuck is wrong with you? Like, fuck off. This isn't funny. Like, why are you doing this? Like, you're just being huge pieces of shit to everybody. Like, nobody thinks you're fucking entertaining. Yeah, I was tripping balls, and so I was like, you're just being pieces of shit. Like, fuck off.
What are we doing here?
Well, no, I was like,
Why are we in a garage?
I was like, why do you think you're like? Why do you keep doing this? Why do you think you're funny if you're just being a huge piece of shit to everybody
That
and
is definitely what they do.
nobody likes you?
Just
If nobody likes likes you, nobody's gonna want to put you on anywhere. It doesn't matter how fucking funny you are if nobody likes you.
That's why you're in a garage.
I just, you
Big
know,
difference with him and,
I just
and
freaked
Caroline.
out on him.
Caroline's
Sorry.
funny. Elliot was not funny. He's a character. But
Yeah, but you know,
I'm happy
Elliot,
I've never
yeah.
seen his penis, and a lot of people have.
Kenny.
Yeah.
That the
I
first time
avoided it about 6 years.
The first time I ever
avoided
saw
it
Kenny
long. He
Lyons
got me now.
at Garage Mike,
He got me now.
naked. So
Damn it, he got me now.
Kenny, dude.
yeah.
Point
He's
out
awesome.
his penis. That was important to me. But
Yeah. It's still important to
blackout
me.
Drunk, he takes his penis out.
It's like the comedian version of the game.
But again, Kenny's funny. Ellie Waba was always, him and Anthony were
It's
always
his
trying
penis.
to fuck with people. They were kind of just antagonizers, you know?
Yeah, that's
but then you
that's
show
just-
your penis.
Yeah, Kenny does show his penis is funny though.
Kenny's penis is funny.
Yeah.
That's the best knock.
He got a really little dick.
Yeah, it does.
He just has a really little dick.
I don't know.
It's not threatening.
What do you mean? It's a penis. A penis is threatening.
You're right, that's so true.
It doesn't matter how big or small it is. If you're in a room and there's a penis,
just all of a sudden,
and you're not ready for it, it's
I'll put it on
threatening.
record. If I have to see a penis, I'd rather be a small
Coke,
penis.
you're the
It's
one.
less penis
Coke,
to see.
Coke,
It's less penis.
Coke. You couldn't see two guys kissing in a
guess.
movie,
I don't want to see any of it.
and then you're like, no, a penis is okay.
No,
It's not
I'm-
threatening
yeah,
at all.
it's
I'm
not like
Coke.
I'm gonna attack Kenny. You know, my it being okay.
No
is
one
me
wants to
fighting
attack
you or
Kenny.
not. But
It's-
that's me saying it's okay or not. It's me fighting you. Kenny, I knew did it for years, and I always knew it was gonna come. I begged him not to, but it
Yeah,
happened.
he was
It's
gonna
okay.
come.
In general, I think if someone's doing that, you have a right to hit them if you want.
Right.
It's just a normal thing to me. Like that's up to them to take that risk, you know. He doesn't.
Take that risk of having what he
No,
just.
because he almost got hit the one night he got naked when I was there. It was a dude first time at Accidental, big black dude. And as he's doing the whole thing, Kenny's drunk and like literally like touches him. And you can see that he was like having to make a choice. He's like, and he got up and
touches
moved.
him.
But I was like, Kenny, because Kenny was so drunk, you would have felt bad if he hit him. But the anger I saw on him, and I'm
Yeah,
like, yeah, dude,
penis is
your
out.
first time here, some dude's doing all this, getting naked and walks by you and touches.
Yeah.
That's a risky
I don't
move,
care.
my
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah.
It's a risky move.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a concert story for
Glad he
you.
didn't get hurt.
A concert story?
So one time I drove. Will, shouts out to Will. He's in Arizona. I've been wanting to say this because he's in there. The only time I ever went to Arizona is when I went to Tempe.
Okay.
And I didn't even know ASU was there until I got there. And I was like, what is this big stadium? And they're like, this is ASU. And I was like, oh, shit. But I saw Tool and Primus and Coheed and Cambria at the same time.
Two of those.
And I was like, yeah, it's Halloween night. Shouts out to because it's October 1st. And I'm there, right? And I'm like, cool. Primus was awesome. That was a good time. And then I was waiting. Everybody there is waiting for Tool, and everybody's ripped. Everybody's just fucked up, being like, get ready for this amazingness. And then this Asian guy just kept talking. He was facing the crowd. I know, because I was standing, like, really close to seeing him. He was like, you guys are talking. He had a shirt off. He had a backpack on. He had, like, long fucking hair. He just looked like he was just being a drunk asshole and just screaming at the top of his lungs, right? And then throwing himself everywhere. And after, like, about 5 minutes of me watching this, he does it to a black guy in a zoot suit. And I will never forget it because I was like, why is this black guy just wearing a zoot suit and, like, you know, all this stuff? And he just knocks him the fuck out. He just knocks this Asian guy the fuck out. And I was like, whoa.
Oh, no. Damn, it's a
Thank
prime
you
is
for
showing
doing that.
everything.
Hey, it was like he was swimming through a sea of people, and then he just had to do it to the one person that was like, not today, motherfucker.
Damn, that's nuts.
And everybody saw that, and we were like, good for him.
Crazy.
But it was so bad. He just got... It came out of nowhere. First of all, this guy looks like The Mask, but he's black. And he's just wearing a suit with black loafers and everything. And it's just insane that he's just like, fuck this guy. So, and then Tool played. That was cool. But, like, I'll never forget just seeing this drunk Asian guy just get knocked the fuck out at a Tool concert. That was amazing.
Yeah, again, stop Asian hate.
It's all
going
perfect
back.
way to
It's all
round it
going
out
back.
as we come around the corner.
Yeah. And it was a black guy.
Because at first when he brought it up, I was like, what the
Where are we
fuck is
going?
Ray talking about?
Where
Like,
are we
why did
going?
he bring this shit up? But we got the Asian roundabout.
Yeah.
Well,
This
boys,
Tool?
I'd say that this was
Oh, we're done?
We're at 1:45, so by the time we fuck
Damn.
around and say our final goodbyes and everything, it'll be like, you know.
Yeah.
All right.
So
I have a lot
here's
to
what I think
promote.
about this whole thing, right? Let's all before we go, because you guys spent an hour talking about Ira Russo. Like by the time we hit 1, it was like 1:15 when we got done before we started talking.
Hey, there was a lot of setup.
Oh well, you're right. We did do
There was a
about
shit
15 minutes
ton
of
of
watching these
setup.
fools get beat up or whatever it was. But
was
here's
fun.
what I think. I think Alec and fucking Danny need to have a rematch, and they need to have it on solid ground. And they need to have.
I think they should kiss.
And they need to kiss at the
And then
end.
they kiss at the end. Yeah.
That way, Coke can run out and be like, motherfuckers.
And then beat them both up.
Yeah, and then fuck them both up. Yeah.
my friend.
I loved you, but not the way you guys were loving each other.
I would be so happy to see Coke just talk about each other.
It'd be
like,
nice to
wow.
see either of them in a serious relationship.
I'd be ecstatic.
I'd be ecstatic. And for the
Ecstatic.
jokes alone, I'd be.
Yeah, I like.
I told you were gay, Alec. You've been saying this the whole time.
I knew it. It's like they're
Alec.
holding hands every time you guys are recording now.
Oh my god. Oh
They're
no.
like, stop holding hands, guys. We're trying to record.
Kiss each other.
Not in the middle of a record.
I think Alec's about to call in again.
Yeah,
There it
motherfuckers.
goes. I
I think I like us doing the show, but it's missing Alex.
Non-stop talkery.
His talkery, Will's. There's this Will level of anger and seriousness that we can't reach without him. We can't.
There's too much levity
Can't
in here.
motivate. We can't. He can't. Everything's very serious. I don't have that level of seriousness. It's not that. So it is missing that. But this could be like you could call this like.
You'll get there.
What would you call it? What is this noise? Can we call it the noise?
Can we call it?
Yeah, can we call it?
Oh,
I don't know what this is, but I had a
I
very,
don't like it.
I had a
I'll
very
be
good,
straight up with you. I don't like it.
I had a very good
I don't
time
like it.
doing whatever this is.
I'm sure you had a
made
great.
that noise.
I did.
I'm sure you.
time.
Yeah.
I had a good time. I'm gonna plug where you guys can find me. You guys can find me at @thereal_Brian TV. And me and Zach Vetterman do a podcast called This, That, and the Other, and that's on bingeonthischannel.com. And you can check it out on Binge on This YouTube by looking at it.
On
And
the
thanks for
interwebs, bro.
having me.
Yeah, and you can find me on Comedy Hazard on Instagram.
Hi, I'm Rick Cameron.
You find it on the 40-year-old version. 22 minutes in.
I'm in Envy.
I'm on the 16th page of Pornhub under fucking Ham Jammer.
Only for Dan Schneider.
There you go.
No, you can find me at Ray Cameron Comedy. I also promote for Accidental Chaos.
Oh, classic.
Come there. I'm doing a show Friday, and you can
Who's
see
on your show,
Mikey
Ray?
McKernan.
Who's super great, by the way. I'm a big Mikey McKernan
They're all
fan,
beautiful people. It's Mikey McKernan, Aaron Yankovsky,
He is not funny.
Katie Hoosman. Katie's on the show, and Michael Lucier, and many more. Oh, and Brendan McCorkle. And I might tongue one of them, and it's not going to be Katie.
Nice. All right. Sexual abuse.
Little tension
I was
there.
going to call it the Fuck Ian Ira Russo show, but I feel like that would have been a little much. Because I wouldn't have them, and we can't fuck them. So, it'd be a little bit.
Getting to come out.
Show up, go
Yeah,
up.
probably.
Yeah.
Let him go.
Oh, it's a mic, too. Should come to that. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Shout out. Well, I'm Coke. You guys know me.
It's true. Thank you for leading us on this journey.
Yeah.
You did a good job hosting, Cook.
I think we all had a great time. Thank you
Yeah.
guys for being part of it. Just wanted to get it out,
Consistency.
Consistency, dude.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, I forgot about Will. Well, he didn't call in.
Yeah. He's doing time.
Summertime.
Hopefully we'll see all you guys next week, at least even if it's just in the background, talking shit. And
Yeah. I genuinely like listening to the show. It's a good time.
I'm going to get more
Thank you,
pizza.
thank you, man.
All right, we did it.
All right,
We did it.
Close this. Kill
We
it,
need the
Brian.
outro music. Boats and hoes. Boats and hoes. Gotta have me my boats and hoes.
hose.
Solid, dude.
Nice.
There's no music.
That was tight.
Well, we have to wait for the music to go.
That was very fun.
One of
Wonderful.
Get out, listen. That was good.
Oh yeah, they were listening. This is their name, you know.